Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show. Wake the fuck up, America.
Good morning, America. How are you? This is Ray Amanat with the Ray Amanat Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a special treat for you today. I got to go to the firing range. I didn't get a chance to shoot, but I did get a chance to interview the owner, which I'm going to introduce you to him in a second. So let's thank the OBBM network for carrying our show. Those of you that have Roku TV or Apple or Spotify or anything like that, you can go to the OBBMnetwork.tv. Not only watch my podcast, but they've got a boatload of other podcasts that are for freedom thinking people. So if you're interested in checking out other podcasts as well as my show, go to the OBBMnetwork.tv. So today's teachable moment, again, I am a shooter. When I lived in St. Louis, I was an NRA certified pistol instructor, and I have to go through the recertifications to make everything current again, so I can start getting more active at the gun ranges. So more on that in the interview, but our teachable moment today is learning about firearms and learning about whether you've never shot a gun before or not, why it's a good thing for you to actually go to a range and learn about it. Again, guns are just tools. They're not weapons of mass destruction, except for when they're in the wrong hands. So let's check this out, shall we? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody out in TV land and social media land. Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show. I, of course, am Ray Amanat, and I'm here with a very special guest, Mr. Rob Varkus.
That's correct.
With the Firing Line gun range here in sunny Port Richey, of which they're going to have a 100-year anniversary, and you've been here at this location for
28 years.
28 years.
Yeah.
So can you tell everyone a little bit about your background and what were your beginnings and how did you get here?
Well, when I got home from the service, I had to do something to make a living. My wife told me things weren't going real good with driving fast for people, and I wasn't making a lot of money. So she asked me if I knew anything else, and I said, yeah, I know a lot about guns. And so we have been federally licensed in the gun business for 51 years this coming April.
And that's a federal license.
That is a federal license. That's not a concealed license.
Right.
That's a federal license, yeah. So we've manufactured, we've done all aspects of the gun business. We've imported things that were non-lethal, like earmuffs and cleaning kits and things like that. We manufactured 18 million projectiles and 3 million rounds of loaded ammunition in a little warehouse in Holiday, Florida, under the name of Shooters Research Technology, doing business as Ranger Products. This old place came available, and we've been here now 28 years in this location, teaching classes, having fun shoots, selling firearms, repairing, all aspects of it.
So, this building, for those of you that live here in Florida, is, like I said, in Port Richey, right off of Ridge Road. So if you look at Highway 19 and Ridge, it's not that far. You can come out here. If you're a little out of practice in shooting, which I am a little out of practice in shooting, I need to get my butt in here and shoot some rounds myself.
Yeah, I think we can arrange that.
What kind of programs do you guys offer for the general community, and do you also offer programs for law enforcement?
Yes, we do. We have law enforcement that's taught by Troy Ferguson, and he comes in and teaches HR 218s, and he does requalifications for them. That would be for Pasco County and that. For us, we have a multi-state, which I used to call the concealed weapons permit class, but is now called the multi-state carrying permit because it is good in 37 other states. We have basic shooting, which would be people maybe who've just purchased a firearm or just want to get into firearms. Some of the people in those classes don't even have a gun. They come in and use one of ours during that class so that they find out whether this is for them or not. All right, then the next one up would be probably, if you progress past that, would be malfunction drills and that on how to clear your gun and how to load the gun, things like this in case of any kind of an emergency or malfunction. Then we move up to practical shooting, which is a little more of an advanced class. And in that class, you're going to shoot and move in and around things, okay?
I want that class.
You like that one?
I haven't done it yet,
Yeah,
but I'd like to try
that's
that
a good one. Yeah.
Yes.
Then there is an all-women's course, too, taught by a woman. And she is licensed as well by the United States Concealed Carry Association.
Is that your daughter?
That is the daughter, yeah. And she's,
So this is a family mom and pop
Yep,
shop,
yep.
of which I try to seek out to interview so that you guys can support the mom and pop shops and not the big box stores or anything like that.
Yeah. We buy, sell, trade here, most anything. I had to throw that in. Okay, we don't do lawnmowers and stuff like that. Okay, so if it's firearms you want to trade in, things like that, we can give you an offer on them. Lots of stuff like that. Women's course, as I mentioned, was taught by a licensed lady. We are both licensed, her and myself, as well as the National Rifle Association and the United States Concealed Carry Association, both in personal protection and self-defense.
That is awesome. So, I also teach self-defense.
Yep.
The hand-to-hand combat stuff. And I have I've let my license drop, and I need to, I guess, talk to you about getting because I was an NRA certified pistol instructor from St. Louis.
Okay.
But I have let it lapse.
Okay, that's always a bugger.
Yeah. So I need to figure out what to do to get active with that again, and maybe get active working with you here at the store.
Okay, that's an idea. We could certainly, I would put Keith and Valerie onto that, and see if we can freshen up your background on that and get you going again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So with the types of programs that you offer, there's a lot of people that are out there that don't like guns or don't understand guns, should I say. And when I do my self-defense programs, and I deal with a lot of people that, they'll say, well, what do you think about the pepper guns? Or what do you think about tasers or pepper spray and things like that? And my answer to that is always, anything is better than nothing.
That's correct. And we have that stuff in stock all the time. And we have a police quality tasers. Shoot you out there, you watch them on TV. As soon as they hit it, they're down.
Right.
And yes, women do buy that, but quite a few of them. I don't think anybody really is looking to kill somebody.
But no, and that's what I try to say is people don't really understand firearms until they actually take a class. And I always say, take a basic pistol class.
Yeah.
So that you understand the mechanics, because it's just a tool. They think it's a killing machine, and
can be.
A hammer is a killing machine.
Yes,
your car is a killing machine. Anything, I teach self-defense. I can improvise anything in this room and turn it into a killing machine. So it's a tool, just like anything else.
Exactly, how you use it.
And in the hands of people that are law-abiding citizens.
Yep.
That gun never really hurts anyone. It's so if you get into everything about the NRA and the Second Amendment, and people that are against it,
they don't know.
They
should learn.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, we can. Look, this is something that people in my age group, they suddenly realized, you know, I could be a victim. I'm by myself. I'm shopping at the grocery store. I'm coming out. I'm kind of frightened to get to the car. There's all kinds of devices. It doesn't necessarily have to be the gun. Knowing how to avoid and evade, and then the last thing, maybe the gun or the pepper spray, things like this. Uh, Look into it. Look into it, because I don't make the rules of life. I just try to live here like everybody else.
So what it comes down to, or what it boils down to, is training.
That's correct. And the more knowledge that you have in both your field and mine, the better off you would be in an emergency. There's no question about it.
It's an insurance policy. You buy health insurance, medical, car insurance, homeowners insurance, just in case. Well, the training that they get from you here at the Firing Line Gun Range, and the training that they get from me is kind of an insurance policy to make sure they're safe at home, at work, abroad, traveling, on vacation, or anything else.
You don't know when you'll be selected to become a victim. So to be able to have this knowledge, here's what you'll do in a situation emergency. Nothing, because you don't know what to do, haven't thought about it, haven't experienced it. So those are the people that unfortunately get hurt.
So do you have any upcoming classes that off the top of your head you can let our audience know?
Dates are out there on the internet.
Oh, what's your website? And then I'll also post the website. I'll get a slide and everything. I'll get a slide and everything. For when I re-edit this, I'm going to be adding extra slides that'll have all your contact information on it. But if you want to let everyone know,
Firing Line Gun Range.
It's firinglinerange.com. Firinglinerange.com. Say that real fast 5 times.
We filed that name, I think, when they invented the computer.
So go to the website. You'll see all the upcoming classes that they have for women, for pistol class. For in St. Louis, it was CCW, concealed carry.
Concealed carry class are always big. We always have a big group of people in that. I can do 30 people at a time. Classroom is set up for that. We furnish some snacks to keep you awake on that one. Okay, you won't have any problem. Believe me, I can teach that thing in my sleep, and I can tell you what to expect after you have defended yourself.
So more or less, conceal and carry is how to store your weapon, understanding the difference between a pistol and a semi-automatic, understanding sight alignment, trigger squeeze, or trigger pull,
everything.
Everything broken down. It's all coming back to
That's exactly right. The gun is only as good as the operator as far as accuracy in that. Most all of these modern firearms are capable of shooting very small patterns into a target, but human error needs to be corrected in that there. What you see on TV is not real.
Right. That's fantasy land.
So people shoot the guns out of people's hands and that kind of stuff. Well, I'd like to say that I probably could do that, but wouldn't.
Right. Well, that is our time. It was a pleasure, guys. Mr. Rob Varkus.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you come out to the Firing Line Gun Range in Port Richey, Florida.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Look them up, and I'll see you on the next show.
You got it, kiddo.
And I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. Rob is a hilarious guy to talk to, ask questions. He's very knowledgeable. You guys want to go to the range. If he's not there, he's got a highly qualified staff that can take care of all your needs as far as ammo, guns, gun range times, or upcoming classes that they have. let's put up their information again. So you're looking at the Firing Line Gun Range. They're again located at 6123 Ridge Road in Port Richey, Florida. And if you want to get a hold of them for upcoming classes, you can call them for class times, or you can go to their website, and they have all upcoming events on their website. Phone number 727-849-7457. And of course, their website was the firinglinerange.com. The firinglinerange.com. It is hard to say real fast. As always, with our show, if you're ever dealing with any type of domestic issue or anything, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800. I need glasses for this. Hold, please. 799-SAFE. 1-800-799-SAFE. If you know of somebody that is hurting themselves or contemplating suicide, or maybe you're going through those thoughts yourself, you can call the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-TALK. 1-800-273-TALK. And if you're a bystander and you're a witness to a crime and would like to make an anonymous tip, because you're afraid, well, what if the bad guy knows it was me that called or whatever? Well, anonymous tips, they don't know. You can call Crime Stoppers USA at 1-800-222-TIPS. 1-800-222-TIPS. As always, wake the cluck up. Be informed. If you don't understand guns, go take a gun class. Be informed. Have a better understanding of how they work. If somebody had a gun and you managed to wrestle it away from them, but you've never shot a gun, you're not going to have a clue what to do, and that guy's just going to take his gun back. Go to a gun class, learn the mechanics of how guns work, so that if you're ever in a bad situation and you're able to get your hands on their gun or anything, you know what to do and how to use it. You've got that knowledge. Okay, let's get this out so you can see my pretty face. Whee! If you would like more information about our show, if you would like to leave us comments, or if you have any questions, or if you'd like us to read your email on our next show, email me at info@therayamanatshow.com. Again, info@therayamanatshow.com. Go to our Facebook page, The Ray Amanat Show. Go to our YouTube page, The Ray Amanat Show. Like, follow, subscribe. Leave some comments so that we can engage you and get more information. If you like these interviews, we've got a few more interviews coming up that I've got in store for you guys. I hope you guys are getting some education from these, and pretty soon we will be doing the Man on the Street segment. So look forward to that. Otherwise, that is my time. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Welcome to the Ray Amanat Show with the talk of America.